Yo, welcome to the video. Welcome to the bi-monthly Dave Trains Lucy Lifts Q&A. We're going to be doing these every so often whenever I have a rest day, which is probably going to happen basically never, right? Let's get into the questions because you guys are absolutely dumb out of your minds with these things, okay? When is the wedding happening? Never. Not happening. Me and Lucy aren't getting married because one minute I love her and the next minute she might as well move out. So me, you know, putting a ring on her and it's not going to happen, mate. In reality, it probably will happen eventually.
Maybe when we're like in our 30s.
Give us, yeah, there's no need to rush.
When we're like so fed up with each other that we're like, all right, fine, let's just get married.
When we need to make sure that we are 100% not gonna find anyone else. And like it's over, and the time's over, and it's like, okay, well, whatever, this one will do, right?
Yeah.
What's your gym schedule on a cut? When you're on a cut, or whether you're in a bulk, mate, doesn't make a difference. You should be training exactly the same, because the reason is, if you're on a cut, you have lower calories, right? You need to give your body a reason to actually keep the muscle. And if you're training as if you are on a bulk, you give your body fantastic reason to keep muscle. And also, you should be trying to improve your strength. Yes, whoa, crazy, right? You can improve strength on a cut. Who would have, what? You have to be on steroids for that, I heard. You don't. You just have to have every variable under control, right? Amazing nutrition pre-workout, amazing nutrition post-workout, protein, sleep, lowest stress levels possible, all the supplements to take, an amazing varied diet. You can do it, okay? It's not gonna be as easy. Of course it's not gonna be as easy because you don't have the calories, but.
Yeah. As an example, at the beginning of December, I hip thrusted 120 for 6 reps, and this whole time I've been on a cut, and guess what I did today? 140 for 6 reps.
You're on steroids.
I'm on steroids.
That is literally impossible. If you're on YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, and you increase strength on a cut, steroids. Ain't happening.
Yeah,
wasn't you.
It's impossible,
It was the stuff you inject. Yeah.
It's also bodybuilders, only when they're like getting close to show, that's when they're like, and they literally can't do anything anymore.
You probably won't lose strength and change strength and anything. You can gain strength because you're not getting to points where the cut you're doing is going to affect anything. You're probably cutting from like a relatively normal body fat to a lean body fat where you should have been in the first place. How to improve sleep. Speaking of cuts and making sure everything's fantastic, 2 things, okay? Dark room, cold room, quiet room.
Cold.
Now, you can make sure of these things without actually having all of the room requirements. So, earplugs, eye mask, and crack the window open, mate.
Yeah, I was going to say crack the window open, yeah. Just keep the window open.
Yeah.
Fresh, cold air.
It's fantastic.
You'll
You need to
snooze
drop
it.
your core temperature before you fall asleep. Your body will drop its core temperature before you fall asleep, and you can make it easier by like having a colder room. That's why you can fall asleep easier after a shower. You feel all cozy, by the way, because your body temperature was so high, and then it's suddenly dropping. Your body's like, oh my god.
Earplugs aren't completely necessary, but if your mum's going to be hoovering in the morning, then it's probably a good idea.
Lucy can't like put earplugs in her ears for some reason.
No, I can. I just feel them when I toss and turn. Everything sticks to
Yeah,
it.
so can I just do it, mate. Any goals for 2023? A few, sure. Number 1, 100k on YouTube. If I don't do it this year, then I'm gonna retire. It's gonna be it, I'm gonna retire. I'll figure it out, but if I don't, then the last like week where I've blown probably near enough like 10,000 pounds on everything is gonna just go to waste. So 100k this year, please, because all the stress of like upgrading my computer, getting a new camera, and like changing everything, my whole life to just like make YouTube videos has to pay off. That's one goal I have. The second goal is bench 180, which is probably gonna happen within a couple months of me actually getting some calories into me. And the year has just started, and I think I'm eventually gonna get a spark for something lower body. So it's either gonna be like 280 squat or like a 320 deadlift. Probably.
I reckon the squat.
Yeah, I reckon the squat, yeah. I don't like deadlifting too much.
I want to go viral on YouTube. If you haven't watched my videos, by the way, Lucy Lifts on YouTube, you should check it out.
They're terrible. If you're a guy, you're literally gonna fall asleep within 5 seconds.
Alright, if you're a girl, go check out my videos because
There aren't many girls.
And then there's a girl that commented on my video, by the way.
I'm just saying there's not many.
Deadlift 160 conventional. Not gonna happen. Deadlift 150 conventional or
What would
160.
you've got a whole year? It's the first month. If the mind is
Okay.
willing, the flesh will go on and
Okay.
on. That's Sun Tzu once said.
Deadlift. Okay, I'm sorry. It's literally not possible for me to put on like 40 kilos on my deadlift.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm thinking you deadlift 140.
Yeah. So
Bad, yeah.
either 140 conventional or 150 conventional and 160 sumo.
Yeah, facts.
And hip thrust 200.
Yeah, that'll be easy. Each of your favorite exercises.
Changes all the time. What about you?
I mean, like overall, for the longest time, the most consistently a good exercise that's made me excited to go to the gym, happiest to train, happy about like how it makes me feel. Squats. 100%.
For me, probably bench press or deadlifts. Yeah.
It should be opposite, right? You should be like, yeah, I love squats, and I should be like, yeah, I love bench.
No, literally. I do like squats, just not all the time.
Yeah. Number 2 is probably dips.
At the moment, hip
So
thrusts.
good.
I'm literally so gassed about my hip thrusts at the moment. But yeah, deadlifts and bench.
Yeah, squats and dips. Probably. Plans for the future, like your own supplement brand, etc. Right. There is a plan, but it's just gonna take ages to get into motion, right? Plan is to make the whole brand separate in a way that I don't have to spend time packaging orders, because that creates so many instabilities and so many problems. And I would rather focus on making content than packaging orders. I would rather make less money on every single thing I make than package orders, because it just takes away from what I do best, which is like making videos, right? I'm decent at that. So I'd rather do that. Make amazing products. I'm not saying give the responsibility of making the products to somebody else. All I'm saying is give the responsibility of grabbing a bag, grabbing the product, putting it in the bag and sending it to you, right? There's distribution centers that will just take a little bit of your profits, but will take away the stress of doing that stuff. So that's not plan number one. So it's gonna be, once that's in motion, everything's gonna just swing full force, different flavors, non-stim,
proteins,
creatines, you name it, mate. We're gonna have it all. It's just getting the right distribution warehouse that will just be like, yeah, you're right, Dave, mate. We'll take something off the top and we'll do it. Instead of being like, yeah, Dave, we'll make you go into negative every single order. Tell us your life stories. I want to know you guys better. Okay, how was the life story? Really easy. Woke up in Poland, spent about 9 years there. All of it's a bit of a haze. I still remember like the culture, the way people speak, the way people act. In a lot of ways, I'm still very Polish. Then we moved to England, went to school, learned English in about a year, was fine after that, was a bit bullied for my name sometimes. And then I got bullied for being skinny, which wasn't that bad, but it was still pretty, I can remember it. Comes age 15, for some reason I had a spark. I was like, okay, I should just train for some reason. I was like, I'm skinny, my girlfriend's bigger than me, whatever. Let me just do some push-ups. Did some push-ups. You know, I'm doing crunches in my room. Next thing you know, I'm flexing in the mirror. And then that was the first day. I was like, yeah, this is literally, I was flexing my abs. I was like, I'm literally the best. I look sick. I'm Ronnie Coleman. Started training in a normal gym and then went through bulk cut. Rest is history.
And now you're goated.
Yeah.
Now you're Dave Trains.
Now I'm the trainer.
You started making videos in lockdown. Yeah. That's me. I woke up in England. When I was 9, I moved to Ukraine, lived in Ukraine for 5 years, learnt Russian, speak Russian, moved back to England.
Barely.
I was homeschooled the whole time. Then I went to college and I did art, and then I went to uni and I did animal management, and I met Dave, and then I started training during lockdown with him. And then,
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. And then I quit my degree.
Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't mention school whatsoever. I did A-levels, failed one of my A-levels, and I was like, yeah, fuck A-levels, not gonna do those. Went to college, absolute piss take, finished like the whole course in like the last 2 weeks of school. Sat down with my friend, we were like having a laugh. Because it's all assignments, right? People say like, A-levels and B-tech are the same. B-tech was literally like, you can close your eyes, spit on the paper and be like, yeah, this is easy. Pass with flying colours. Went to uni once. I did business management and leadership. Waste of time. Quit that.
You did quit in the first year, right?
Yeah, quit in the first year. Changed to strength and conditioning with rehabilitation. Did that for a bit.
You did the foundation.
And that was already happening in lockdown with when I was doing the videos and stuff. And then I started blowing up because, I don't know, people like watching me for some reason. And then I started making more. And then I started making money. And then I was like, oh my God, I'm literally Jeff Bezos. Went to my parents. I told them, I was like, Mum, look at this, by the way. I'm gonna take some time off of uni, and if it carries on going well, I'm never going back. And she was like, absolutely the right thing to do, go ahead.
Most supportive mum in the world.
Yeah, she is.
She's the sweetest.
Yeah. Are you gay?
No.
No.
That's not that really.
What is your favorite thing about being lean and least favorite? Then the same for bulking too. My favorite thing about being lean is face looks good, body looks good, everything looks great. Feel my most confident, like happiest essentially. But on the other side, if you go to such extremes, lower energy, potentially not going out to eat as much as I want to because we can't, because you don't have the calories for it, it will ruin everything. But I really enjoy eating, so like, it's just not great. I want to like go out and have a pizza and have a burger. I'm like, I would rather be in a constant state of bulking and stay lean if that was at all possible. I mean, like, it's like a magic dream everybody dreams of, but you can't do that. It's mostly positive, I think. It's gonna be mostly positive being lean.
Yeah, facts.
I'd say it's like 85% positive, 15% negative. That's my opinion. And then on the other side of bulking, I reckon the percentage is about the same. 85-15. Because I feel strong as fuck.
Yeah.
Training feels amazing. Life is easier to manage because all you have to worry about, when am I gonna get my next calories? Not how long do I have to go until I can fucking eat again? Because you're like, if you can't eat, your body's like, you can't do anything, right? So it's just really easy to bulk, in my opinion.
And when you're bulking, like, you don't have to worry about going out and if like mum cooks you dinner, you just eat it because it's mum's dinner, right? Yeah. Like, you can sort of estimate the calories and then eat loads afterwards. But if you're cutting, it's like, you know this is gonna ruin your cut, so it's just a bit sticky.
Yeah. Bulking is just a lot easier in so many ways.
Yeah.
You can train easier,
I
recover recover well, like everything's smooth sailing.
I prefer training when I bulk, and then obviously I just prefer the way I look, and I prefer the way I feel when I'm cutting as well. But when I bulk, I do have a fat butt, which is nicer. I quite like that.
It's quite alright.
But I don't like my fat face, so it's just a bit sticky, right? There's like minuses and pluses, pros and cons.
Yeah. I would prefer to be, I just can't stand the way my face looks, because as soon as I gain any weight, it's all in my face. Instantly. It's like the first place it goes. Like my abs will remain shredded, but like I'm like just gaining fat in my face. It's really annoying.
I just gained all my fat like right here.
Yeah.
So.
What's your favourite thing about each other?
Your smile.
I was expecting like crickets.
Oh. Wait, are you talking physical or like?
I was just, I don't know, it doesn't really matter, right? What's my favourite thing about you? I reckon you're a pretty nice person. Pretty nice person. The best way to put it. You're just a pretty nice person.
Cheers, bro.
I'm serious, you know what I mean. You're kind. She's gonna start crying.
I really admire Dave's. I'm like actually on the verge of tears. I really admire Dave's determination when it comes to things. He works real hard. When he's mentally set on doing something, he will do it and nothing will stop him.
It's facts. That's why we get 100k this year, baby. Subscribe. Who's the funny one?
I am funny, come on.
I reckon we're pretty equally funny.
I reckon Dave's the
I reckon it would be pretty dead if we weren't both one.
Yeah, like I'm hilarious, but I reckon you crack jokes. Or like, how about this? You crack jokes that you don't think are that funny, but I think they're hilarious.
Yeah, Lucy's creaming 24/7. And by creaming, I mean crease. How do you stay motivated to go gym every day? Really easy.
Do what you love.
I'll be homeless if I don't.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm joking. No, but like literally, there is something about training that some people don't have and some people do, right? I can't wait to go to the gym tomorrow. I can't wait to go to the gym the next day and the next day and the next day. That's all I want to do because of the way it makes me feel. Whether I don't know what it is, whether it's the adrenaline rush, the music, the high, the hype, the progression, whatever it might be. All of those things put together, I want to dedicate my whole life to it, and I've somehow managed to like swindle my way into actually doing that.
Yeah, the daily achievements are just really something else. Like I don't know, like today, if I didn't go to the gym, I wouldn't have like hit my PRs, and I wouldn't be as like happy as I am. I wouldn't go to sleep with like a smile on my face. I would go to sleep like, oh yeah, I didn't do that much.
And I didn't go to the gym today, and I sat here and I want to like grab a shotgun, barrel in my mouth.
It's literally just fun, and like the fact that you just like achieve something and you like you've done it, and it's just a habit and a routine, and like everything.
It's amazing.
It's amazing,
bro.
It's all amazing.
It's not even motivation like to go to the gym every day. It's like you don't get motivated to, I don't know, go have a burger at McDonald's. You just want to fucking do it. You're like, this is exactly what I want.
Yeah.
And it's exactly the same feeling I get for going to the gym. I wake up and I'm like, I can't wait to bench press. Wake up, I cannot wait to squat today. Yeah. I wish I could bench press tomorrow. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's the same drive. I'm like, it's the same as fucking. Yeah. You're not like, how'd you get motivated to like have sex with a gorgeous girl? It's just like, no. I want to. Like, can we go right now?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's the same feeling.
Best ways to track sleep quality. You can get any sort of fitness watch. There's like cheap ones, Fitbits, anything like that. They're all like, you can get like a nice 60, 50 pound watch and it will track your sleep just about as well as it's gonna get. And the best thing you can do for your sleep quality, like we said, dark room, quiet room, easy.
Don't take melatonin.
Don't take melatonin. Sleep supplements. It's like a crutch, right? It's the opposite of caffeine. Yeah. Once you stop taking it, you won't be able to fall asleep.
Go to sleep at the same time every day. Sleep a good amount, and
there's no secrets.
Yeah.
That's just like it's like with anything. There's no magic pill or secrets. You just have to like
do it.
You know what's right. Just do what's right.
Yeah.
Right. Fucking window, man. Fucking boy.
Yeah, my ears are so hot, by the way.
Biggest regret? I ain't got none. I'm serious.
I ain't got no regrets.
I'm serious. I don't know about the biggest regret. Like, there's nothing really in my life that I think I'm like, oh, fucking wish I just. No, not really. I made my mistakes and it's sweet. I've like lost loads of money and it's sweet. Whatever, it's fine. And then I'm thinking maybe not continue with YouTube when I was like really doing well. Probably just my biggest regret. Like I did TikTok and Instagram and yeah, it was cool, and like those social medias are cool in themselves, but there is nothing like you watching the videos, really like watching for a long time and engaging and like actually understanding, believing, connecting. Like it's amazing.
Yeah, I would say like when it comes to like regrets, and it would be more just disappointment that you weren't consistent before or you weren't doing something.
Yeah, I don't regret any single action in my life.
I think everything that you do in your life is like builds your character, right? Builds who you are as a person. I mean, it's so cliche, but who would you be if you regretted every mistake that you made?
And there's no need to dwell on it. Just move on. Learn your lessons and move on, and you're gonna be way better. Yeah. There's nothing you can do about whatever happens, so just like move on, because if you're just dwelling on it, you're wasting time, which then you'll regret later on, and it's like you'll never stop regretting stuff, right?
And then you'll be disappointed and regret the fact that you wasted time.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah. Facts.
Who wears the trousers? Okay, let me get up. Let's have a look at what we're wearing. Let's have a look. I'm wearing the baggiest, most chill guy trousers, and Lucy's wearing that. And it also kind of works in the way the relationship goes, right? Who wears the trousers?
You.
In the relationship. Yeah, facts. Trainer. What was Lucy's first reaction to you vlogging and YouTube and stuff?
Oh wait, we didn't.
This was.
We didn't meet before.
No.
You
I
did it.
I started when I was with her.
Yeah.
And this was like TikToks and Instagrams.
Yeah.
And
So
it was-
we moved in together during lockdown, and then he started making TikToks during lockdown. So we lived in my uni accommodation, then we lived in his parents' house, and then when we moved to our own flat, we got equipment to train in our living room, and then he started making TikToks from there and live streaming and stuff, and that's where it all started.
It wasn't ever like, you never, no, it was just supportive. I don't know.
Oh, I was only ever supportive. What am I not going to be like? Oh, it's embarrassing.
If my girlfriend was like, it's embarrassing, I'll be like, well, get out.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna stop me from doing what I want to do? Not happening.
Yeah, amazing stuff.
Not happening.
Amazing stuff.
Sex life whilst on poverty calories, actually not the best.
No.
No facts.
No
facts. Yeah. It
facts.
changes a little bit. I definitely don't care as much as I would if I wasn't thinking about being
I
hungry.
think it goes both ways as well. Like when you're like starving, all you can fucking think about is your like next meal. You're like, oh, I just want to like eat. And
Whereas if you're just like full of good stuff, you like lay down in bed, you're like, oh, I've got more good stuff coming. Let's go.
Or like, I don't know, if we were both in the flat and then we're both not hungry, for example, we just like walk past each other, we're like,
yeah, love you and that. Do you plan on having kids in the future? Yeah, when I'm like 30 in a house that's fantastically stable. I'm not gonna like basically just have anything wrong with my life when I have kids. And when I have kids, I want them to have the best life ever. Because having kids too early, not having a stable financial income, not having a nice, steady home that you don't worry about and stress about, and having loads of time to dedicate to your kids is really important.
yeah. I'd say the last one that you just said, like so important.
Goated.
When
When did you guys decide you were going to be full-time influencers? When I made enough money when I thought, okay, I quit my job, quit uni. I am now a full-time influencer, I've got no choice.
I'm not a full-time.
It's not a choice even.
I still work at the gym part-time. But yeah, it just comes to the point where like, where you consistently make enough money, then you can be like, I want to quit.
You have confidence, and then the benefits
Having
quitting
time.
your job and doing this full-time outweigh anything else. Even if you're not making as much, as long as it's consistent, you can invest in yourself, make more, and then the amount of money you make is independent on the time you spend working. Rather, it's determined by like the quality of your work and whatever, and like the long-term catalogue of stuff you've put out.
Facts.
Yeah.
Spitting facts.
Yeah, instead of like clocking in and clocking out. There's nothing wrong with a 9-to-5 job, absolutely not. It's different things for different people, right? And not everybody can be, I don't know, an influencer, if you want to say, like, or like a video creator or anything like that, anything creative.
Yeah.
Some people are just better suited to sitting down, doing their job and leaving. There's loads of benefits to that. There's loads of benefits to my job. There's loads of benefits to a normal job. There's loads of drawbacks to my job. Loads of drawbacks to that job. Like for example, I never sit down. I'm like, I can relax because I'm like,
You've done your work for the day. It's not like that.
Yeah, I'm like, what are my analytics looking like? Why am I washed?
Yeah. Or like, I've made my YouTube video. What can I do now? Like, or like anything you do, you're like, I've got to post a story, or I've got to.
It's so hard. I gotta post a story. That's what people are thinking, by the way. It's just a job like any other, right? It gets to a point. Like every job has benefits and drawbacks, right? Just don't even hate me. I'm just saying, there's peaks and valleys to every job. Don't shoot. I do have it nicely though. Love you guys. Thank you.
No, yeah, I'm not saying it's not nice. I'm just, you've always got to be thinking of like what you're doing next. I don't know.
Mayo or ketchup? Mayo every single day of the week. Ketchup can suck my balls, but now that I'm gonna cut, ketchup is actually lovely. But mayo is so good.
Mayo is just so like fatty.
So good. I wish I could have some mayo right now, actually. That is all the time we have today. Unfortunately, I have to go and edit this video and it's gonna get very, very late. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave it a like, subscribe, comment, anything I'm associated with is down in the description. We've got absolutely everything in the description. Literally look down, there's like a whole Amazon of everything you can think of. Love you guys loads. I'll see you next day, which is tomorrow at 12 PM. All right? Love you loads.
Love you loads.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Fuck those guys.